Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Kimbaskrafts. My name is Kim, and if this is your first time clicking on a video and checking it out, I hope you enjoy what you hear and see. If you've been here before, as always, thank you guys for your continued support. Really appreciate it. We are here with an Oraloa unboxing. Super excited about this. I saved it specifically for this moment. I would have opened this earlier for you guys, but unfortunately, I've been keeping an eye on this product. It is out of stock currently, but please, just if you like this, go ahead, go to the website and put in your email and they can send you a reminder or an update for when it comes back into stock. I'm going to be showing you a painting in square diamonds, but it is offered in square and round. It's currently out of stock of both. So apologize for that, but it is Halloween themed. And there was no way I was going to be able to do this one this year. So I didn't even bother opening doing an unboxing and kit up for it, but we're going to go ahead and open this and check it out. So I do, full disclosure, work with Oraloa. They sent me this as a, promotional item. So thank you, Oraloa, and all the people over there for continuing to work with my channel. I really appreciate it. However, I love Oraloa, and it's not because I work with them. I fell in love with them before I ever started working with them, and they found me through my YouTube and my love of their product. Okay, so that being said, I also took some of their paintings to the retreat so that people could see up close and personal just how wonderful these diamond paintings work up. They work up so beautifully. I took my All That Jazz and my Winter Companions by Oraloa, and people were very, very, very impressed. So if you happen to be there and you want to comment and just let everybody know how beautiful they did look, I would really appreciate it. Anyway, moving forward, this is a new box. It is super cute. We're not going to get into all the box details, but I'm just going to show you that it's very faint pastel colors of a lot of their iconic symbols and their mascots. So, oh, did you see that? So, yeah. Anyway, this is their motto, let your creativity sparkle. And we do have a picture on this long side, as you saw, and a picture on the end cap here. So I'm going to go ahead and show it to you for real. And this is by Maria Chelkariva. So it's called Ghosts. And I'm not going to talk about all the cute things in this because we're going to look at the actual canvas and I'll talk to you about them then. On the end cap photo, it does give you a little more detail and it tells you the size. This is huge. This box is big. Like my arm is super long and look at it. It is a 65 by 84.4. And like I said, I have the square diamond version. So I'm going to go ahead and open this box. Be right back. All right, guys, this is the contents of the box. It does come in a dust cover. I just wanted to show you that. Okay, so the toolkit, I took it out. This is the toolkit, okay? Comes in this bag here. We do get a thank you card, and then we get one of these plastic guys here. You can put a magnet on the back and use it as a cover minder, or you could save them and collect them. This is different. I don't know if this is like 007 or... what is that with Will Smith and the aliens? I can't. Oh, Men in Black. Yeah, I don't know. One of those, I think. So this is really cool. I don't have this one. It comes with their signature washi. They have all different ones. Okay, they're branded. Let your creativity sparkle. Comes with a basic drill pen with 2 multi-placers, a squishy for comfort, a white regular boat, 3 tabs of blue wax, and a container for them all. Just remember, when you're loading your pen with wax, there is one of these plastic films on both sides. So you got to pull one of those sides up and go ahead and load the pen. Always comes with some stickers, cute stickers. Hawaiian themed usually, or mascot themed. Your pointy tweezers, they still give these. I think I've gotten purple and pink from them. I'm not 100% sure. I know purple for sure. Okay, we're gonna move the toolkit off to the side here. It came with, because this is a huge diamond painting, 2 bags of drills, and we'll get into that when it's time. In the meantime, this is their sticker sheet. It's got a silver sheen to it. Okay, it has all of the information, the schematics here. Maria Chetkovera Kariva. Maria Chetkovera. I keep saying it wrong. Again, 65 by 84.4. Okay, wow, 76 colors. Love that for us. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 ABs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fairy dust. So their fairy dust is the ND, and then the AB is the AB. I'll go over those special drills when we get to that point, but you can see 1 through 8 is 1 through 8, and then nice. Mostly in alphabetical order. They do have the lowercase e outside of, you know, not in between D and F. So you can just move that when you're kitting up. But otherwise, just basic symbols that we know. Lots of different colors. Here's our super cute painting. We're going to get into that right now. Just want to show you these are individually cut stickers. And look, it's even foil on the back. Very cool. Okay, so let's look at this. Don't worry about the wrinkles. Once you once the cover sheet is removed, these wrinkles come right out, okay? But let's go ahead and look at the image. Look how cute this is. So guys, you know I don't have a cat, okay? And sometimes I feel like a fraud when I do a cat diamond painting. I tend to do more dog diamond paintings because I have a dog. But I have had a cat, and she's a ghost now because Mingus, of course, can't live forever. And I had her when I was in 5th grade, 4th grade. And, you know, we're not going to talk about how old I am now. So, yes, she has passed on. So, you know, this could be little Mingus, my little black cat. I loved her. Anyway, so, yes, we have 2 ghost cats around these witches. So cute. And we have a candle here. We have some herbs or reagents to make their potion here. She's got her spell book. She's got some crystals. Here's a skull on books, plants, lots of plants. We have a star and a moon, and she's got her potions here. We have a ghost cat napping on the bookshelf. So yeah, and this is very heavily on the color blocky side, okay? And if you don't know what I mean, it means you're using a lot of the same symbol in one area, okay? We can look at this bookshelf here. It's easier to see than the white. So you see all the E's, and then you see all the N's. That's a big chunk of that bookshelf. That is that one color or 2 colors, right? If you look at the windows, they are 2 symbols and they're very similar. So you got to be careful on the windows, guys, because you had these smiley faces and then you have these @ signs. So they're both round and they're both white. Have to be careful. I don't know if I can zoom in better, but you see the smiley faces and you see the @ signs. So be careful on the windows, but you can see how heavily color blocky pretty much all throughout is. Now, the opposite of color blocking would be confetti. And that just means that you're going to be changing a lot of different drills and colors in a small space. And I guess we could look at like the flowers. So you see how there's like 3, 4, 5 different colors. So you're going to be switching out colors more frequently in that little space there, right? So that's our confetti area. There's not a whole lot of it. There really isn't. Like maybe here, maybe in the face and the hair. She's got glasses, eyes, nose, lips, all that's different colors. But honestly, it's very heavy on the color blocky. The desk, the window, the bookshelf, which takes up a lot of the background is very heavy in the color blocking. So if you love color blocking, this one is for you, for sure. Her dress, but we do have, like you saw, we do have some color transitions. So it does break it up a little bit and it gives it some texture, which I love. Let's just go ahead and look at the actual canvas. At the top, we have Oraloa. We do have two legends, one on each side, left and right. We have the thumbnail and the schematics again at the bottom. Let your creativity sparkle, and their social medias. Now, you did kind of see, I'm sorry about the glare from my light. Look how very clear these symbols are. And you can see when there's a dark color like the black, it's a white symbol. And that navy blue, that's 7. And then when it's a light color like that robin's egg blue, we have a black symbol. So that's helpful, okay? Let's see, what else do we want to look at? I think that's it. This is a very cute image. This is great for Halloween. So let me know what you guys are doing for Halloween. Are your kids, grandkids, fur babies dressing up? My daughter got my dog, Moogie, a dinosaur costume. So she's going to be a dinosaur this year. I might take a picture for the thumbnail with her in it. I don't know. I'm going to try. She's a little camera shy, so it gets difficult. But if you see it on there, I was able to do it. If you don't, then she kind of fussed and it wasn't possible. All right, guys, we are going to go ahead and get into these drills after I do a quick pan over of this. I'll be right back. All right, I hope you enjoyed that pan over. I am going to go over every little bag. There will be a timeline in my description box. You can just skip through this part if it's not something that you enjoy. So we have 155, 158. All right, 3 310s. So like a lot of the color booky type paintings, you have a lot of outline with 310. I like that when it's like a color book. This is more like a cartoony, I guess I should say, not coloring book, but it's more like a cartoony image. So like a coloring book, they outline it in black. I really enjoy that. 319, that's nice. Don't usually see that. 327, 333, 336, 340, 341, 347, 352, 353, 472, 700, I think that's green, 702, 712, 720, 2 bags of 720, 2 bags of 721, 722, 760, 778, 779, 792, 793, 794, 807, 818, 819, some pretty pinks there, 823, 841, 912, 2 bags of 918, 920, 938, 939, 946, 954, 962, 967, 976, 3041, 3042, 3328, 3340, 33.41, 33.50, 37.12, 2 bags of 37.13, 37.16, 37.27, 37.31, 37.40, 37.43, 37.46, 37.56, 37.65, love that color, 37.66, 38.03, 38.24, 38.25, 38.26, 38.36, 38.41, 2 bags of 38.57, 38.63, 38.64, and then we have our special drills, which I will go over after I clean this up. Be right back. All right, guys. I'm just going to go over the difference between a fairy dust, okay, and an AB. Okay, so let me get my most obvious fairy dust. So here's a fairy dust drill. It basically has a glitter topping on the side with the, what are they called? Cutouts, the edges, okay? The bottom side is the color of the drill, the normal color, which is like that purple, okay? So you see the bottom. And then the top side has a glitter coating on it. That's a dust drill. For an AB, it's the same thing. There's a coating on the top, but they're iridescent coatings. And AB stands for Aurora Borealis, which means the Northern Lights, which if you've ever seen a picture or seen in person the Northern Lights, then it is like the sky is just all these different iridescent colors that shine. Okay, so that's how they got their name. So the first thing we're going to go over is our fairy dust. We're going to go in order here. And the first one is 208. So this is the 208 fairy dust. You can see those dust drills there. And it is that corner. So I can already see it in her dress here. I can see some on the cauldron here. Some around the candle, some in this lavender and this crystal, some in this lavender. And I think that might be it. So that's where this fairy dust drill is going. Next, we have this gorgeous one, 550, and it's our alien head. And, all right, we see it again in the cauldron. I again see it in the candle. Again, some in the crystal here, some in the lavender here, some in this lavender. Okay, so that's where that one is going. Then we have this beautiful fairy dust 701, which is that 3 dot symbol there. And of course we're going to go right to the plants and see if they're in there. So it's in this plant here, and in here this I call them reagents for spells. Let's see, none in here. I don't see any here. And here are the bubbles of the cauldron, some in the shrubbery in her hat here. I don't see, oh, I do. Some in the leaves here. In the shrubbery of this one. I don't see any here. Some in this, some in this, some in this. There's a lot of this one. And then the vines of this. And then in both of these in this book. So quite a bit of this. You can see it's a heavy bag. Our next one is this light lime green 907. And that symbol is this double arrow. Again, we're going to look right into the plants, and I see them, all this light lime green is this, in this one as well, in her hand here, which she's pouring into the cauldron. Some in this reagent, or what else are they called? I can't remember. You guys, if you can think of it, please put it in the comments below. And this as well here. And these leaves in the stems of this plant in the book here, and in these leaves. Okay, next is this beautiful blue, and it is 3844. It's that sideways A or anarchy symbol, and I can see it here in the binding of the book, some here on the side of the candle, and here in this potion, and this potion. Okay. Our next one is a white fairy dust, 3865, and that is that fancy L or the euro. I don't know what that symbol is. It reminds me of Laverne and Shirley. I know that's not right either, but okay. Laverne, where are you? I see some in the skull, around the eyeballs, around this potion. Are you in the kitty cat? Yes, the kitty cat's eyes on the head here, in the bubbles. Are you in this kitty cat? Yes. Oh, you're completely outlining this kitty cat. You're not outlining this whole kitty cat, but you're outlining this one, the sleeping one. He must be glowing. And then in here as well. So, not in the star. I think that's it. A lot in that cat. All right, now we have our first AB. It's this lavender, 211. And the symbol for that is that fancy square. Fancy square. I see it in the crystal here. Oh, there is it in her dress here. I guess that's it. Next is this peach, 948. 948, it's that double dot or colon, you can call it. I immediately want to go to their face, but I kind of hope it's not in their face. I don't really like face ABs in the face unless it's like some kind of makeup or something. They put ABs in the lady's face of the lion, Dame Tuesday lion. Loved that because she had a lot of things like tattoos and stuff going on in her face. So it really looked beautiful. But, I mean, they are witches. So maybe they glow a little. I don't know. In the star. And this bushel of dried herbs or flowers, I see them in here. It's not in their face. So there's that. Down here in this Buddha guy. It's not a Buddha guy. Maybe, oh, that's probably like a mandrake root, like in Harry Potter. See how it has a face? The candle, the flame on the candle. Oh, and then the skull. That makes sense. Yeah. Next we have this sea green, 955. And that's the wave. And it's in the bubbles. I would not be surprised if it's not really anywhere else in this potion, because there is not a lot of this at all. Those two spots are probably going to be it for that. And then we have the burnt orange, which is the waves. And it's in the mandrake root. There's, again, there's not a super lot of that. That's good English there. So if you want to use it, go ahead. Be my guest. It's yours. Yeah, I see it in the mandrake. It's really the only place that I see it. All right, so where could we add ABs? So they did a lot, or any special drills. So the cauldron's blinged up, the skull is blinged up, a lot of this stuff is blinged up. The flowers or the leaves of this one, he's even blinged up. We could add some to their hats. We could add some to this moon here. That would look cute. This guy is pretty blinged up, but he's kind of lacking. So you could always outline him, maybe in ABs. He's in fairy dust. So you could do, what is Y? 712. He's a lot of Y. So you could do 712 for him. If they offer that, you could do some of their hair. Like the dark one is E on her hair. That's 720. That would look nice. A nice orange AB in her hair. Or if you don't want something so obvious and striking, you could do a 720 fairy dust. I know that they have that. In her hair, we have a lot of, what is this and symbol? What number is that? 3340. If we have that in fairy dust, that would look very pretty. So yeah, you could certainly do that. You could do their lips if you would like. But what do you think, guys? Is this something up your alley? I feel like we have a lot of these diamond paintings where we have, you know, people and all of these items and different things to make the painting interesting and fun, and you're moving on to something else and you can do sections of it. So I love that kind of stuff. And yeah, we have my little Mingus here. So let me know what you think in the comments. Is this something that you've had your eye on? Is this something you didn't see before and now you have your eye on it? Like I said, last I looked, it was out of stock, but you can certainly put your email in there and they can let you know when it's back in stock. It is also offered in rounds. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up on the way out. You want to see more from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family and friends here at Kimbaskrafts. I would love to have you. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care. Keep diamond painting. Happy Halloween.